Yeah, I'm here. You ready to hear me butcher some Hawaiian names? Yeah, really, gosh. A few. Well, let's do it. Big welcome back to the Dwight Merkle Sports Complex. We get ready for a A-bracket semifinal matchup featuring the Edmonds Tritons and the North Idaho Cardinals. Wes Tucker keeping you company through the matchup. I'll be right back. NWAC Championship Softball when we return.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bottom, the official ball of you.
So away we go here in the semifinal matchup. North Idaho lines up like this. Ashlyn Wynn, the second baseman. Jory Kerr in center field. Maddie Mott, the pitcher. Amskita, the third baseman. And Kavanaugh at first. Hecker, the designated player. Williams at short once more. Emma Profili in right. And Taylor Anderson doing the catching. Meanwhile, Click is going to be in left field in the flex spot. And we're just about ready to go. It's going to be Cecilia Robbins pitching for the Edmonds Tritons. And we're just about ready to go, waiting the okay from the officials. And stepping in is Ashlyn Wynn to get things going. Wynn earlier on field one turned in a one-hit performance that turned out to be a double as the first pitch is scorched foul to the left side. And 26 home runs for Wynn over the course of the 2019 year. The wind is still favoring the left-handed hitters, however. And the 0-1. Good off-speed pitch that misses just high. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. So 1-1. Robbins through the motion. Fastball called, strike 2 on the outside corner. Again, Cecilia Robbins, a freshman pitcher. Measuring in at 5'3" on her 1-2. Swing, ground ball toward first. It's going to be fielded cleanly over there. And there's one gone. So Wynn with a 3 unassisted put out. Bring up Jory Kerr. Again, the play being made out there by Kachoke Kahuna. And there's one gone. Kerr playing center field once again. And the first pitch to her is going to miss upstairs. And Robbins wasting no time, very fast worker. And there's a swing and a miss for the first strike. And Kerr Already has a triple on her line today, and look at that beautiful off-speed pitch, a called strike. On deck is Maddie Mott, the pitcher for North Idaho. And the 1-2 fastball well upstairs. The count knots up at 2 apiece. 2-2 with 1 away. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Down she goes for out number 2.
Goes down swinging for the second out, brings the plate now. Pitcher number 17, Maddie Mott.
And here comes Mott. And Mott, another player in the North Idaho lineup with 26 home runs over the course of the season. Now awaiting her first offering from Robbins. Pitch on the way. Taken on the outside corner, strike 1. Great pitch to open things up. It's now the 0-1 pitch. See if it go off speed. They do, and it'll miss just below the knees. Well, you can see that Mott wanted to pull the trigger on that. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Again, apologies, still trying to work the lineups into my scorebook. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3 goes North Idaho in the first. On to the home first, 0-0.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College. We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
So back we get to the action here. Zeros across the board as we kick things off in the home first. Taking a look at the lineup for the Edmonds Tritons. It'll be Sienna Kauhe leading off, followed by Chantel Shimabukuru. After that, we've got Kayla Hensley in the designated player spot. And following that up will be Elmina Songapulutele. Then you're going to have Labason batting, followed by Mickey, Kakuke Kahuna, Lum, Vikete, and Robbins in the flex spot as the pitcher. So away we go in the home first. Still 0-0, and Kauhe to lead off. So Kauhe ready to go. And Mott into her motion. First offering on the way. Here's a fastball that skips in for ball 1. And freshman from Hawaii, the 1-0. puts down a bunt, and that's fair. The throw to first is in time for out number 1. So 1-3 on the putout of Kauhi, and that's going to bring up Chantel Shimabukuro. Shimabukuro, the second baseman in today's action. A sophomore from Hawaii as well. A lot of this Edmonds team from the Hawaiian Islands. And now Mott ready to rock and roll again. Pitch on the way. Swing, and there's a high fly ball to right. Tracking it down in right field is going to be Profili for the second out. So 2 quick outs here in the home first. And that's going to bring up Kayla Hensley. Hensley in the designated player slot. Now awaiting her first offering. On the way. Called strike. 0-1. And Hensley, some quality pop to say the least. So our offering from Mott on the way as the wind continues to pick up in the Spokane Valley. Swing. There's a high pop-up. Third base side calling for it is going to be Amsquita, and that will retire the side. So quick home half of the first inning. 3 up, 3 down both ways. On we go to the second, 0-0.
I chose Centralia College for a couple reasons. Financially, it was just the best option for me. Some colleges that will have people redshirting as a freshman, but you don't get to do that here. You go right into playing, developing your skills and your talents. You're going to have fun and you're going to learn a lot. My name is Britzy Hockett. I play softball at Centralia College, and I go boldly.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
My name is Felix Bunton, and I am a CT technologist, and I work at Inland Imaging. I worked 3 jobs during the program, and I had a baby going in, and then I had another baby while in the program. Not recommended. Finished, like I said, in June of '09. I had a job right out the gate. SEC, it's great. The program stemmed from something that was already in the community. Coming from the military, I've always been kind of a service-oriented person, always wanted, to help. I'm Felix Bunton, and this is my college, my community.
On we go now to the top half of inning number 1, North Idaho and Edmonds in this semifinal matchup of the A bracket. Zeros through the first inning, and Robbins ready to go to work against Devin Amsquita. First pitch, called strike on the outside corner. And Amsquita uncharacteristically quiet today through the first game of A bracket play. See if she uncorks something here. She did a night ago in the latter part of day 1, and there's a big swing and a miss, strike 2. So 0-2 the count, top of the second inning. Losers will drop down to the consolation bracket semifinal. Winners will play in the championship. The pitch will miss outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And both these teams well deserving. You get a good view of Robbins there. Getting ready to go from the circle. The 1-2 pitch. Off speed, missing outside. Boy, just missing outside. Not much margin for error there. Quality 2-strike pitch, but perhaps a better eye to not try and chase. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2 now, so quality at bat by Amsquita. Bailey Kavanaugh waits on deck. She'll be followed by Bree Hecker in this half inning. And the payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down she goes for out number 1. Third strikeout for Robbins. She get a good view of the crowd over there. Here comes Bailey Kavanaugh. And Kavanaugh coming into this game with 1 hit already today in the earlier ball game. There's a swing and a line drive down the left field line, base hit. And Kavanaugh's got herself a 1-out single. Labason in left field, able to cut it up before it rolled all the way to the wall. So Kavanaugh will be held to that single. And that's going to bring up Bree Hecker, the designated player for North Idaho. As the pitch comes in, Hecker swings, ground ball, base hit to right. So back-to-back singles with 1 away. And North Idaho is in business here. And it's going to be the shortstop, Sarah Williams, coming to the plate. Williams, in her first game today, turned in a performance of 1 for 3. She doubled and scored in the effort against Walla Walla. There's a swing and a high pop fly at a right center. Boy, that got some carry to it. Runner Kavanaugh will tag. So advancing to third on the fly ball by Williams is Kavanaugh. Hecker's going to stay put. And there's 2 gone. Here in the top of the second, it'll bring up Emma Profili. And Profili had an absolutely spectacular catch in the outfield earlier today. And the pitch on the way, swing, there's a line drive, and that's going to land a base hit, and the throw comes into second, not in time. And North Idaho takes a 1-0 lead on the RBI single of Emma Profili. Boy, you get the first pitch and waste no time shooting it right back toward the middle. Almost had a play at second. Instead, it's going to end up a 1-0 lead for North Idaho. It's the first offering to the catcher, Taylor Anderson, will miss high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Top of the order looms on deck in Ashlyn Wynn. And the 1-0 pitch. Up and in, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 runners on base. So still the opportunity to add on here in the second for North Idaho. And the 2-0 pitch to Anderson. Swung on that ball, is looped down the left field line, and it's going to land a base hit. They're going to wave the runner home. Throw comes in. It is on line but late, and it's an RBI single for Anderson. So going to second is Profili on the RBI single by Taylor Anderson. 2-0 North Idaho. Here comes the top of the order. And for the loser of this ball game, it is not the end of the line. They will be able to play in another semifinal game. Will happen tomorrow at 11 a.m. right here on Field 1. So a couple RBI hits for the bottom of the order. Back to the top we go. Wynn grounded out to first in her first plate appearance. Swing, ground ball towards shortstop, and they'll flip to third. Easy out on the fielder's choice, and the side is retired. So 2 runs will come in to score on 4 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Home second after this.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
your resourceful self at Clark College. We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College.
Be sure to follow the NWAC on Twitter and Facebook at NWAC Sports and on Instagram at NWAC Sports 1 for all the latest NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. Fans, don't forget to check out the official tournament merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, Under Armour gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your tournament gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit them online at nwacstore.com/NWAC.
So North Idaho strikes first in the top of the second inning, 2-0 in favor of the Cardinals. And Mott will go back to work facing the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. And our first offering of the second inning is on the way. Swung on and fouled straight back. The count 0-1. Relmina Songapalutele is the hitter. Freshman out of Kent, Washington. And the 0-1. Mott from the motion. Fastball missing outside to knot things up at 1 apiece. Kamale Labason waiting on deck, followed by Stacia Mickey. And a 1-1 pitch due. Mott taking her time this game. Generally a faster working pitcher. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there's a ground ball. Two-hopper to third. Throw across to Kavanaugh's in time. Big, strong throw from Amsquito. One gone. That'll bring up Kamale Labason. Labason playing left field today. Another Hawaiian native. And Mott taking her sweet time in this ball game. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball that misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. And Clackamas still locking horns over on the other field in a B bracket matchup. There's a called strike. We take a look over there. And Lower Columbia eliminated today. Centralia eliminated as well. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Labason batting .381 on the year. Had herself 6 home runs and 54 RBI. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the evening for Mott. And that'll bring up Stacia Mickey. .421 batting average with 1 long ball and 23 RBI. And Mickey will bat with 2 away and no one on. First offering from Mott on the way. Swung on and fouled straight back. The count, no balls and 1 strike. And Mott's ERA below 2, 1.61 coming into tournament play today. And now the 0-1 pitch to Mickey. Good off speed. Caught Mickey way off guard with it. Kale Kachoke Kahuna waiting on deck. And the 0-2. Swing and a little tip shot foul to the right side. And the 8-hole hitter, Chanel alum, 9-hole hitter, Liliola Vahikete. 0-2 as the winds continue to tear through the valley. The 0-2 swing and a foul straight back. 0-2 the count remains. Again, a very pleasant evening in the Spokane Valley, aside from the wind. Sun beginning to disappear for near the east. Or near the west. Got my east and west mixed up there. And the 0-2. Swing, ground ball. That's going to sneak through a base hit for Mickey. And that's going to bring up Kalikacho K. Kahuna, the first baseman.
Coming to play now, first baseman, number 9, Kalikacho K. Kahuna.
Kalikacho K. Kahuna batting .434 over the course of 2019. Swings to the first pitch and misses. 0-1, good fastball from Mott. Chanel Lum, the right fielder, waits on deck now for the Tritons. And the 0-1. Check swing, foul off to the right. The count goes to 0-2. So we'll see if Mott tries another one of those slow off speed pitches or tries to burn the hitter up and in. We've seen her with both strategies working in the tournament so far. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the side is retired, but one runner left on one hit, no errors. And no runs come in to score. Top 3, 2-0 North Idaho.
My name is Edwin. I'm a nursing student at North Idaho College. I want to be a nurse practitioner. I'm a senator for the student government. I am dedicated. I am a scientist. I am a leader. I am NIC.
My name's Trish. I'm a communication major at North Idaho College. I love music, dance, and videography. I want to work as a social media director. I'm creative, I'm an artist, I'm ambitious. I am NIC.
Clark College in Vancouver, Washington is enrolling for summer quarter. Whether you want to advance your career, complete a degree, or earn your high school diploma, Clark College can help you reach your goals. Visit clark.edu to learn more. Find success at Pierce College. Selected as one of the top 5 best community colleges in the nation, Pierce College offers more than 60 programs of study. Get started today at one of the nation's premier community colleges. Apply online at www.pierce.ctc.edu. Pierce College. Possibilities realized.
The action now, top of the third inning. North Idaho leading Edmonds 2-0. And due up is the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Kerr, Mott, and Emsquita. For North Idaho, pitch on the way. It's a off-speed pitch that misses downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Kerr 0 for 1, struck out back in the first inning. And the pitch on the way. There's a swing, ground ball toward the middle. It's going to be through for a base hit past the outstretched glove of Cowhey. A leadoff single for Kerr. That'll bring up the ever-dangerous Maddie Mott, the pitcher for North Idaho. She'll dig in with insurance run on first. Again, a 2-run lead is not really that safe in NWAC softball. Seen some high scoring affairs. She squares around to bunt, pulls back, throwback to first is not in time. So 1 ball and no strikes, the count. Wonder if they'll have Mott square around to bunt again. May have just been a fake bunt play. And into her motion goes Robbins. Called strike on the inside corner. Quality pitch there from Robbins to get back in the count, and now looks like the umpire wanted a quick cleanup, found some trash on the field. But again, you look at the stats for Mott this year, monstrous slugging percentage up in the 80% range. There's swinging a ground ball toward third, takes a weird hop. The throw is to second, and it is in time for one. So on the fielder's choice, 5-4, they get Kerr, but Mott will reach base. One away, here comes Emsquita. And wow, how about that? Catching everybody, napping is Mott, and she's going to trot her way out to second. So some defensive indifference, allowing Mott to take second. Boy, that is a fantastic job by Mott, keeping heads up. And here comes Emsquita. Pitch on the way. Emsquita takes well outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Emsquita batting .439. 23 home runs on the year. And the 1-0. Good off-speed pitch. Had Emsquita out on her front foot. One ball and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball skips away. Mott's going to go to third. And we'll see if official score says pass ball or wild pitch. It will be a pass ball. So an insurance run at third due to some defensive indifference and a pass ball. The 2-1 in the dirt, smothered nicely by the catcher Mickey. So 3-1. Emsquita can look for something to demolish here. So the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, there's a tapper toward third. It's going to be played. The throw to first is in time. Quality job by Sangapahutele to look the runner back to third before throwing. And it turns into out number 2. So here comes Bailey Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh singled and scored back in inning number 2. Base hit here will make this a 3-0 contest. Pitch on the way in the dirt and blocked again by Mickey. Again, Stacia Mickey does have a pass ball charged to her. Has also blocked a couple of hard pitches up front. And the 1-0. Swing, ground ball is going to be fielded by Robbins. Easy throw to first, and the side is retired. So crisis averted as no runs come in to score. There were 1 hit on the inning. An error, the defensive indifference, and a runner left on. So we go to the home third. 2-0. Home half of inning number 3 coming your way now, and Chanel Lum to lead things off, batting .419 on the season. It's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. Lum, Vahikite, and Kauhi. As the first pitch is on the way from Mott, her third inning of work. Check swing on a off-speed pitch that ends up down low. 1 ball, no strikes. And North Idaho threatened with a runner at third in the last half inning. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and there's a... Couldn't really tell if that was a foul tip or a strike that just evaded the glove of Anderson. And the count 1-1. Winner of this game advances to the championship tomorrow. Game scheduled for 1:30. Fastball upstairs, 2-1. Loser plays in the second semifinal game at 11 tomorrow. And the 2-1 to Lum. Fastball right down the pipe. Called strike 2. Again, Lum with 4 home runs and 27 RBI. The 2-2 offering from Mott on the way. Fires. Fastball just missing inside. Quality pitch. So big payoff pitch due here with Vahikite waiting on deck. Swing and a foul tip back into the glove for strike 3. So big out number 1, and here comes Liliola Vahikite. And Liliola on the year, batting .422, a freshman outfielder. And an offering on the way from Mott. Top of the order on deck, called strike right down the middle. And a couple long days of NWAC softball will all come to a head tomorrow. And the 0-1. Looks like she was going to try to drag a bunt instead. The pitch winds up outside to knock the count up 1-1. And 1 away, top of the order on deck in Kauhi. Check swing, but a called strike anyway. 1-2. Again, Liliola Vahikite, an on-base percentage of .509 over the course of 2019. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout here in the third, and there's 2 gone. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Maddie Mott. And back to the top of the order we go in Sienna Kauhi. Kauhi is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the pitcher in her first at-bat. And the pitch on the way. Fastball catching the upper part of the strike zone, 0-1. And we'll keep you updated on the other game going on right now as they become available. This ball is grounded to third. Throw across is in plenty of time. And the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Tritons in the third. And on to the fourth inning we go. 2-0 North Idaho.
begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Baden, the official ball of you.
Top half of inning number 4 coming your way now from the Spokane Valley. It's going to be Bree Hecker leading off for North Idaho. They lead Edmonds 2-0. And the first pitch to Hecker is going to miss downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Hecker singled and later came around to score in her first at-bat. That was back in inning number 2. And the pitch on the way, swung on and beaten foul down the first base line. The count knots up 1-1. And the Cardinals trying to get back to the championship game for the second year in a row. They ended up winning the whole thing. Their first NWAC championship in 2018. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to second. Waiting for it is Shima Bakuru. She'll throw to first in time. 1 gone. Easy 4-3 on the putout. Now bring up the shortstop, Sarah Williams. Williams flew out to right field in her first at-bat this evening. And takes a called strike to kick off her second at-bat. Again, update, Clackamas lost to Douglas 16-1. So the loser of this game will face the Douglas Royals in the semifinal tomorrow. Clackamas Cougars collecting the 4th place spot though. As the wind kicks up, pitch on the way. Quality strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Robbins still having a great game, even though she did surrender a couple of runs to this point. Pitch on the way, well outside. And the count knots up at 2. Emma Profili waits on deck. And the 2-2. Swung on, that ball's hit well to left center. Dive, but no on the grab. On her way to second. And coasting in there with a double is Williams. Great effort in center by Vehi Katele. And that's going to bring up Profili with a runner in scoring position. Dan Profili. RBI single in her first at-bat. Opportunity here to widen the lead. As you can see, Williams at second base. And Anderson waits on deck. She also has an RBI hit. 1 away. Pitch on the route. Ground ball to second. Shima Bakuru bobbles it. Throw to first is in time. So they will get the out. But moving up to third is Williams.
Now batting catcher number 14, Taylor Anderson.
So Taylor Anderson, opportunity to repeat what she did a couple innings ago. 1 for 1 with an RBI single. And the first pitch is an off-speed pitch that misses well upstairs and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Robbins into her motion. There's a swing. That ball's hit well to center field. Back and one hops the wall. Anderson on her way to 2. And it goes through the little gap in the fence. So that's going to be a ground rule double and an RBI. Second RBI hit of the night for Anderson. You take a look here. Ball was scorched. It one hops the fence and goes over, maybe through that little gap there to the right of the center fielder. It's 3-0 North Idaho with the RBI double. Back to the top of the order, and Ashley Wynn. And she'll take strike 1. Wynn today is 0 for 2. Reached off fielder's choice and has grounded out as well. And she'll take downstairs to knot up the count. Jory Kerr waits on deck. And the 1-1 pitch called strike 1 and 2. So you look there, the North Idaho dugout currently with a 3-run lead. And the 1-2. Swung on that ball's hit well towards shortstop. It's going to be fielded easily. The throw across is in time. And the side is retired. But 1 run will come across on 2 doubles in the inning. No errors and our runner left on. Home fourth coming up. 3-0 North Idaho.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
I chose Centralia College for a couple reasons. Financially, it was just the best option for me. Some colleges that will have people redshirting as a freshman, but you don't get to do that here. You go right into playing, developing your skills and your talents. You're gonna have fun and you're gonna learn a lot. My name is Britzy Hockett. I play softball at Centralia College and I go boldly.
Let's see, I graduated from high school in 2008, went to UW for a year, came back to Spokane. You know, graduated, wasn't really sure what I was gonna do, so I headed to Spokane Falls. I feel like the energy in Spokane is evolving. Having a good, accessible college right here in town is a really important part of that. So I just started working at Helvetica, which is a local design firm. The Falls definitely prepared me for getting a good job right out of college.
My name is Morgan Lynch. This is my college, my community.
Home half of inning number 4, and Edmonds got their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Chantel Shimabukuru, Kayla Hensley, and Rilmina Songapulutele. So Shimabukuru all set to go. She flew out to right in her first at-bat. Going to be facing Maddie Mott. Mott ready through her motion, and there's a called strike. Good off-speed pitch to kick things off here in the home fourth. 3-0 in favor of North Idaho. And very slow worker right now is the North Idaho right-hander Mott. There's a swing and a little looper toward third. It's going to be hauled in easily by Amsquita. 1 gone here in the home fourth. And that's going to bring up Kayla Hensley, who popped out in her last at-bat to third base, as a matter of fact. Was the final out of inning number 3. Hensley awaiting her first offering. Saw only 2 pitches in that at-bat as well. And takes downstairs ball 1. Take a look. Hensley, 376 hitter, and her 1-0 offering on the way. Swung on and popped foul and out of play. And Hensley did hit 11 home runs. She drove in 36 and also swiped 7 bags, was 7 for 9 in that speed category. And now Mott slowly digs her way back into the circle, the 1-1. On the way, upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. Songa Polutele waiting on deck. The 2-1 offering is on the way. Popped up again and out of play, 2-2. And North Idaho in the 5th inning is going to have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Able to add 1 more in the top half of the 4th inning. And the 2-2. Swinging another foul away. Again, for those still wondering, the championship game tomorrow at 1:30 here on Field 1. We will have the last semifinal game before that at 11 a.m. Will feature the loser of this game and the Douglas Royals. 2-2, swing, and there's a ground ball foul down the third baseline. So the count remains 2-2. If you haven't gotten enough of NWAC Championship Sports, NWAC Baseball starts up next weekend from beautiful Story Field in Longview, Washington. Side of the 2019 Baseball Championships for the Northwestern Athletic Conference. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a ball above the shoulders for the second out. So, Wilmina Song Apolutele will come up. Song Apolutele today is 0 for 1 with a ground ball to the third baseman. Waiting her first offering here from Mott on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up that will leave the field of play to the right side. No balls and 1 strike. Again, Mott in 3 2/3 has surrendered only 1 hit and struck out 5 to this point in the ball game. And now the 0-1. Way upstairs. And how about the acrobatic skill of Anderson to get up there and snag it out of the air? And Anderson, very solid defensive catcher. And the 1-1. Swung on. There's a ball hit to deep center. Back at the warning track wall. That ball is gone. Adios, pelota. Wilmina Songapalutele hits the ball over the center field wall, and it is 3-1. This ball is scorched to dead center, and nothing that could be done about it. Solo home run cuts the lead a tiny bit. Now 3-1. That's going to bring up Kamale Labason. Labason struck out in her last at bat. And now her first pitch and her second on the way. Good strike on the outside corner. Nice job by Mott to come back after surrendering the solo shot. Come back with strike 1. And Kamale Labason struck out swinging in her first at-bat. And the 0-1 upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. And waiting on deck is Stacia Mickey. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and popped foul and out of play. Actually going to be caught by Mickey in the on-deck circle off of the backstop. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mott surrendering her only second hit of the game. And it just happened to be a solo home run, the 1-2. Swung on and grounded foul up the third baseline. We'll do it again. And North Idaho in the 5th inning with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. And Mickey on deck, followed by Kale Cacho Kekahuna. And the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked nicely by Anderson. So deuces are wild here in the home 4th. 2-2 with 2 away. You can see the Edmonds dugout getting fired up over there. The 2-2 pitch. Off speed, missing upstairs, and the count runs full. So big pitch coming up here for Mott and the Cardinals. Try and kill the momentum before it can get worse. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Labason. And the side is retired, but up for 1 run. Comes through on 1 hit. No errors, no one left on base. Back in Spokane, 5th inning action after this.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
Fans, don't forget to check out the official tournament merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, Under Armour gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your tournament gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit them online at nwacstore.com/NWAC. Be sure to follow the NWAC on Twitter and Facebook at NWAC Sports, and on Instagram at NWAC Sports1 for all the latest NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more.
Fifth inning action coming your way now from Spokane. It's a 3-1 ball game. North Idaho has Jory Kerr leading off, Matty Mott, then Devin Amsquita. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the right side. The count 0-1. And so far today, Kerr is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout to her credit. The pitch on the way, missing well upstairs in the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hitter on deck, Mott, reached on a fielder's choice in her last at bat. And the pitch on the way, called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And Robbins gave up another run in the 4th. She'll try to shut things down after her team's able to collect a run. The 4th as well. And there's a strikeout to kick off this top of the 5th. So I'll bring up the pitcher, Matty Mott, who's 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a strikeout today. Yeah, both these teams fighting for a championship berth. The first pitch misses well outside. Yeah, Mott, after reaching on the fielder's choice, took second on defensive indifference. Outside. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Again, this is the final broadcasted game of today. We'll pick action up tomorrow at 11 with the semifinal matchup. Seeing the loser of this game are the Douglas Royals, who beat Clackamas by a score of 16-1. So a big 3-0 pitch. And you have to imagine that Don Williams is going to give Mott the green light. 3-0 pitch, outside, ball 4. She draws the walk. So that'll bring up Devin Emsquita, who's 0 for 2. Again, not a bad idea to walk Mott, but the rest of this lineup can still burn you. And here comes Emsquita. Struck out and grounded out thus far today. And here's the pitch. Swung on. There's a line drive. It's going to go up the middle. A base hit for Emsquita. Now runner in scoring position for Bailey Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out today. Singled and scored back in the second. Now a quick strategy session. And Don Williams going to get the opportunity to talk to her hitters at the same time. Kavanaugh followed by Hecker, the designated player. And the first pitch, Kavanaugh takes downstairs, ball 1. So 1-0. Good speed on the base pass. Swing, ground ball toward the middle, and it's going to sneak through. One run is going to score. The throw comes into home plate, and it's going to be an RBI, and both runners will advance at the same time on the throw. So it's going to be a single and an RBI, and they'll advance on the throw. Now 4-1 in favor of the Cardinals. Yeah, North Idaho looking like they want to tack on a few more here in the 5th inning. Now a conference for the Edmonds Tritons. And wind continues to just be an absolute force blowing out toward right field. And it looks like conference is coming to an end. And winners are secured in the championship. And double elimination. Winners of this game have to be beaten twice tomorrow in order for the team from the consolation bracket to win it all. So Hecker will come to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. 1 run already home. Hecker 1 for 2 on the day. And our offering, Rom Robbins, gonna miss high and away, ball 1. And sun continuing to sink to the west. And there's a swing and a foul off to the left side. And wind still blowing to the south. Now a big opportunity for the left-hander. Pitch on the way. There's an off-speed pitch that catches the inside corner. Beautiful spot, 1-2. And the 1-2 offering. Outside 2-2. Again, if you missed anything, all games are archived on the NWAC Sports Network YouTube channel. So you can catch all the action or watch your favorite games over and over. The 2-2 pitch. Hecker swings, ground ball towards shortstop. The throw is going to be across the diamond in time, and another run will score in the process. So an RBI ground out, 6-3 in the book for the second out, and it's 5-1. So North Idaho continuing to widen their lead. And the pitch on the way. It's going to be a called strike to Williams, who doubled and scored in her last appearance. 5-1 the score, and the pitch on the way. In the dirt and smothered nicely by the catcher, Mickey. And a 1-1 pitch due to Williams. Up and away, 2-1 the count. And waiting on deck is Emma Profili. There's a swing and a high pop-up into shallow left. Calling for it is the shortstop, Cowie, and the side is retired, but 2 runs come in to score in the half inning on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We go to the home 5th, 5-1 in favor of the Cardinals.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Home half of inning number 5 coming your way. It is the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Edmonds. It's going to be Mickey, Cacho, K, Kahuna, and Lum. And the first offering to Stasia Mickey on the way now as Mott will take the circle for her 5th inning of work. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike 1. So 0-1 the count. So far, 1 for 1 is Stacia with a single. And the 0-1 pitch to her from Mott. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Steady diet of fastball so far to open up this half inning. North Idaho tacking on a couple more runs in the 5th, making it a 5-1 ball game. And the 0-2, hang the K backwards. Strike 3 call, got her looking for the first out. That's the 6th strikeout of the evening for Maddie Mott. 1 away here in the home 5th. And here comes Kale Cacho K Kahuna. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today, and she'll take ball 1 downstairs to open up her second at bat. Cacho K Kahuna playing first base. And the 1-0. And 2-0. Big opportunity here for Cacho K Kahuna. She had 3 home runs on the year. Has also got 3 triples to her name. And the big 2-0 pitch, looking for something to hammer here on the way. There was a fastball right down the middle, called strike. Again, Mott, one of those pitchers, doesn't generally like to give in, but there was a quality pitch to hit on 2-0. And the 2-1. Jack swing and no swing. Ball went high, 3-1 the count. Now a big 3-1 pitch. Again, looking for something to clobber. Pitch on the way. There it is, a foul straight back. So the count goes full, 3-2. It's going to be retrieved. And back to the circle it goes. Again, one away on the strikeout of Mickey. Chanel Lum waiting on deck. And the payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Kachuke Kohuna for out number 2, and that is strikeout number 7 for Mott. So Chanel Lum, who struck out in her first at-bat, comes to the plate. That was back in inning number 3. And now the first offering to Lum on the way from Mott. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And 6th inning, North Idaho is going to have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. And the 0-1. Swung on, there's a high fly ball to deep left center field. Calling for it is going to be Clark, and that's going to end the inning. So 2 strikeouts and a flyout will end the 5th. On we go to inning number 6, 5-1 in favor of the Cardinals.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
More than 48,000 service members have been physically wounded during the military conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. An estimated 400,000 are living with the invisible wounds of war, including post-traumatic stress disorder, major depression, and traumatic brain injury. The NWAC is honored to have a Wounded Warrior Project veteran at today's games. The NWAC is rallying behind Wounded Warrior Project, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to honor and empower wounded warriors. Wounded Warrior Project connects to more than 100,000 wounded warriors, family members, and caregivers it serves with programs that empower them to live their lives on their own terms. Thanks to generous donors, WWP is proud to offer these services free of charge. To get involved and learn more, visit woundedwarriorproject.org. Please join us in recognizing the veterans in attendance and the service and sacrifice they've provided to our country.
So on we go to the 6th inning. It's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. For North Idaho, be Profili, Anderson, and Wynn. So the first offering is going to be taken high and away, ball 1. 5-1 the score in favor of North Idaho. And Edmonds has 6 more outs to work with to try and mount a comeback. Pitch on the way, downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to Profili. 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out. And the 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0 now. So odds are you're going to get a piped fastball right here. Does Don Williams allow Profili to swing? Or will she have her take the pitch? And there it is, and no swing. And Don Williams, head coach of North Idaho, just 6 outs away from a championship berth for the 2nd year in a row. Swing and ground ball towards second, played by Shima Bakuru. And the throw to first in plenty of time, 1 gone. So I'll bring up the North Idaho catcher, Taylor Anderson. Anderson is 2 for 2 with an RBI single and a double. And there's a swing and a drive to center field. Back and a running grab made at the wall by Vehi Ketele. And it looks like she also knocked over the breakaway fence there, so quality job sticking with the play. And there's two gone. And that is going to bring back the top of the North Idaho order in Ashlyn Wynn. 0 for 3 today, a couple of ground outs, and has also reached base via the fielder's choice back in inning number 2. Pitch on the way. Fastball down low, 1 ball, no strikes. Edmonds in their half of inning number 6 will have their 9-1 and 2 hitters due up. 1-0 away, 2-0. Again, Edmonds also a strong tradition of great softball. The 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. You can still hear the wind through my headset, and it's very aggressive. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled away. Deucer Wild here in the top half of inning number 6. 2-2, 2 away. He's going to look there into the North Idaho dugout. A big thank you to the guys in the production truck who have turned some of my taglines into jokes underneath the scoreboard. 3-2 the count now. 3-2. Big pitch here for Robbins on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shallow right field calling for it, and no one will get to it as Shima Bakuru pulled up at the last second. That's going to go down as a double for Ashlyn Wynn. So with Wynn on second, it's going to bring up Jory Kerr. 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Also has herself a single that was back in inning number 3. Pitch on the way. Swung on and tapped foul in the batter's box, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch to Kerr. In the dirt, dug out nicely by Mickey. The count knots up. 1-1. Mott waiting on deck for North Idaho. Pitch on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. So count 1-2. Again, quality work by Robbins in this half inning. And a hard one for Shima Bakuru to get to in shallow right. Allowing that to be a double, and then the off-speed pitch skips in. 2-2, and I'm not going to give the guys in the truck the satisfaction of saying it again. So 2-2 with 2 away. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Kerr for the 3rd out. And on we go to the home 6. North Idaho still leading 5-1.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn & Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
Number 6 coming your way again, the Dwight Merkel Sports Complex in Spokane, Washington, 2019 NWAC Softball Championships. Wes Tucker here keeping you company. And for the Edmonds Tritons is going to be 9-1-2 due up. The Loyola Vehikete is all set to go, followed by Sienna Kauhi and then Chantel Shimabukuro. Vehikete 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And it looks like we do have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Pristine Kiyami Montera. And she'll take strike 1. Good off speed. 0-1 the count. Mott back out her 6th inning of work. And North Idaho threatened in the top of the 6th, but couldn't bring anything through. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Here's a fastball in the outside corner. 0-2 the count. Well, nothing harder in the game of softball than coming off the bench cold, having not seen a pitch all day in the late innings, and now having to go up against an arm that's firing bullets. The 0-2. Check swing. Boy, she wanted to offer it that. Little rising ball that kept rising. And now a 1-2 pitch. Air starting to get a little colder as the wind continues to blow to the south. The 1-2. Hang the K backwards. Strike 3 call. Got her looking. And that is out number 1. And back to the top of the order we go in Sienna Kauhi. Kauhi 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts today. And one more inning to play after the conclusion of the 6th. The pitch on the way from Mott. Good fastball, just missing below the knees. 1 ball and no strikes. Mott holding a very dynamic offense to only 1 run. Only a couple of hits as well. One of them just happened to be a solo home run. And North Idaho will have one more opportunity to add on to their 5-1 lead. They'll have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. The power of the North Idaho order. And Bellevue getting knocked out of the tournament by Clackamas after knocking out the number 2 seed Mount Hood. Here's a bunt that's going to be put down the first base line. Throw to first is in time. Second baseman covering for out number 2. 3-4 on the putout. And that'll bring up Chantel Shimabukuro with 2 away. Shimabukuro is 0 for 2 today. A pop out to third and a fly out to right. And our first offering here in inning number 6. Misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. And at the current moment, it looks like North Idaho, for the 2nd year in a row, will go to the championship. Still a lot of game to go, though. Softball is a weird game. It can change in a split second. And there's a called strike, 1-1. Which means it's that much more important for North Idaho to tack on runs in the top of the 7th. Pitch to Shimabukuro. Off speed and snagged out of the air. Look what I found, says Maddie Mott, and the side is retired. 6 innings complete. North Idaho leads 5-1. Back in Spokane after this.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College. We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
So top of the 7th inning, and a new arm coming in to pitch for the Edmonds Tritons. It is going to be Riley Sykes, a sophomore with an ERA of 5.12, a total of 36 strikeouts, 58 walks, surrendered a total of 17 home runs throughout the course of the season. She'll be facing the power of the North Idaho batting order, beginning with Maddie Mott, then Devin Emskeda, and Bailey Kavanaugh. So the first offering on the way to Mott is going to be taken up and away for ball 1. Last chance for North Idaho to add on to this lead going into the 7th. And the 1-0. Swung on and fouled off to the right and well out of play. Count knotting up at 1 apiece. Yeah, Mott so far today is 0 for 2. She has drawn a walk, reached base on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd. And now watches a ball skip in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And loser will face Douglas tomorrow at 11. And the winner of that game will play the winner of this contest in the championship at 1:30. Swung on, there's a foul tip back off the catcher's gear, and the count runs 2-2. Looks like they're going to give Mickey a moment to make sure everything is all right. But Sykes gave up 108 hits, and 61 of those 72 runs were earned over the course of 2019. And the 2-2. Off speed pitch, missing below the knees. Count runs full. And the final broadcasting today. Final game of day 2's action. And the payoff pitch. Swung on. That ball's hit hard to center. It's going to hold up long enough for the center fielder, Vehi Kikte, to make the grab. So quick out there, and it's going to bring up Devin Emskeda. And now umpires are discussing something, and one of our producers thinks they heard the term illegal pitch. An illegal pitch it will be. So we go back to a 3-2 count. As now everything will get settled back in. So instead of 1 out, now I get to erase the fine penmanship in my scorebook. And Mott will come to the dish. 3-2, no outs. So 3-2 the count. The umpire just came to the scores table, and actually it's going to end up being a walk. So now I'm regretting keeping my scorebook in pen. So I'm just going to go ahead and pencil this in the 8th inning. A walk. And now a runner on board. No outs for Devin Msquita. And first pitch misses. Ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to be a wild pitch. And that's going to allow Mott to get in the scoring position. So opportunity here for North Idaho to add on. In the dirt again. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, that's really got to hurt if you are the Tritons. Getting that big first out, and now you got to deal the runner on second. Now a 2-0 count to another dangerous hitter. Swinging a high drive to left. Back at the base, and she'll make the grab. Boy, the wind really did something to keep that ball in the yard. That ball was hit on the screws. Ends up just being a routine fly out, though. Be about 8 feet short of the fence for out number 1. Now bring up Bailey Kavanaugh. So Kavanaugh ready. And the first offering, swung on, grounded up the middle towards shortstop. Going to be bobbled, and they aren't going to get the out. An error on Kahi, the shortstop. And advancing is Mott to third. So double play is in order, and here comes Bree Hecker. Hecker so far today, 1 for 2, also has an RBI hit to her credit. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes strike 1. And a stolen base is going to go to Kavanaugh. So Hecker an opportunity to put 2 more runs on the board for the Cardinals. And the pitch. Breaking ball missing high. 1-1. And Hecker, very patient hitter, makes solid contact and takes upstairs again. 2-1. And 1 out on the fly out of Msquita. And the 2-1. Called strike. 2-2. Waiting on deck is the shortstop, Sarah Williams. And the pitch from Syke. Upstairs, count runs full. And the game has moved relatively quick. So we approach the 8 o'clock hour. The 2-2. Or 3-2, skied into deep left center field, and a beautiful sliding catch made. Runners tag and will advance. It's a sacrifice fly. North Idaho ups their lead. Coming in to score is Mott. The ball kept carrying a bit. It was a beautiful play. An RBI for Hecker, her second of the ball game, and 2 gone. So here comes the shortstop, Sarah Williams. 2 away. And the first pitch swung on and fouled back. The count goes to 0-1. And Williams today does have 1 hit. She's 1 for 3 with a double. And will take downstairs 1-1. Again, Don Williams and the Cardinals 3 outs away from back-to-back appearances in the NWAC championship game. The 1-1. Called strike 2. Good off-speed pitch. Now an opportunity to limit the damage to a single run. Pitch on the way. And hang the K backwards. Strike 3 call. Got her looking. And the side is retired. So North Idaho picks up another run and widens the lead 6-1. Back in Spokane after this.
We see you. Be your resourceful self at Clark College. We see you. Be your curious self at Clark College.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
So on to the home half of the last innings. You get a look there. Maddie Mott, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 1 being the home run, 9 strikeouts, and only 71 pitches up to this point in the ball game. So very efficient work from the North Idaho right-hander, facing the 3, 4, and 5 hitters of Edmonds, and will get a fastball down low to kick off the home 7th. Hensley, Songapolutele, and Labason due up for Edmonds. 1-0 pitch, swung on. That ball's hit well to right center field. No doubt about it. Adios, pelota. And that ball is way out of here. It is now a 6-2 score. With the 3rd hit surrendered. And the 2nd home run given up as well, as that ball was absolutely destroyed to center. So lead cut a little bit, 6-2. And that'll bring Realmina Songapolutele to the plate. So Songapolutele, the author of that other home run, that was back in inning number 4. And the pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive to left. Back at the wall. That ball is gone. Songapolutele goes back to back with Hensley, and the lead cut to 3. Boy, oh boy, 2nd home run of the night for Songapolutele. This one to the pole side. The other one went to center. 2 home runs, and here comes Kamale Labason. So we'll see if they can keep the magic going here. In the first 6 innings, only 2 hits, and the last 2 batters, 2 home runs. All of the offense today for North Idaho has been manufactured. Meanwhile, all the offense for Edmonds has come from power. And now a quick conversation out there. You don't want this game to get out of hand, especially in the last half of the last inning. North Idaho's been in control up to this point. Now it's up to Don Williams to go talk her team back down to earth. And they're only 3 outs away from back-to-back appearances in the NWAC championship game. So we'll see how much longer the officials allow the little powwow to go on. And it looks like they're attempting to break it up now. And Rob Power has driven Edmonds back in striking distance of this 6-3 lead. Mott giving up 3 home runs in the ball game. And now Mott will settle back in. Back-to-back home runs for the Tritons. And the pitch. Down low, ball 1. You can see Edmonds fired up in their dugout. And the 1-0 offering. Swing, and there's a high fly ball to straightaway center. Couple steps to the right. And putting it away will be the center fielder, Kerr, for the first out. Now brings Stacia Mickey to the plate. 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout to her credit. Cardinals 2 outs away from an appearance in the championship game. Pitch on the way. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And losers will face either Walla Walla or Douglas, who are playing on field 3 at the moment. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back to count 0-2. So 0-2 the count, 1 away. And on deck is Kale Kachuke Kahuna. So Mott digging back in. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up out of play behind home plate. And when you take a look at the score of the Douglas Walla Walla matchup, still yet to be posted online. The fastball misses badly up and away. One and 2 the count to Stacia Mickey. And the 1-2. Swung on, fouled away once again. Stacia refusing to go down without a fight. Again, the loser plays in the second semifinal matchup. Tomorrow at 11, they'll face either Walla Walla or Douglas. The 1-2. Swinging another foul off. And took a backwards K in her last at-bat, did Mickey. And the 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled off yet again. And it looks like there is a pinch hitter waiting on deck. It'll be Taylor Shigeta. The fifth 1-2 pitch is on the way. Swing a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. Boy, Anderson leaping to grab that foul tip too. Some fantastic reflexes from the North Idaho catcher, and there's 2 gone. And that's going to bring up the pinch hitter, Taylor Shigeta. Shigeta, over the course of the season, hit .409, had 3 home runs as well. 2 home runs with 16 RBI. And Anderson with some cat-like reflexes to get that foul tip, and now Edmonds down to their last out. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1 from Shigeta. And you can tell the swing like that, there's only one thing on her mind, the 3rd home run of the inning. And it looks like at this point, Edmonds will head back to the consolation bracket. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Shigeta, a sophomore, plays both catcher and outfield positions. And now Mott into her motion, the 0-2 to Shigeta. Upstairs, so she's chased twice. Why not try again is the thought process here. Now North Idaho, 1 strike away from the championship game. And the 1-2 from Mott. Hang the K backwards, strike 3 call, got her looking, and Don Williams of the Cardinals, for the 2nd year in a row, will play for the championship. And what a fitting end it was on the strikeout. Fantastic pitching performance by Mott. Final score, 6-3 here on Field 1. Final broadcast of the day. So we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. with the semifinal matchup. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
Fans, don't forget to check out the official tournament merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, Under Armour gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your tournament gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit them online at nwacstore.com/NWAC. Be sure to follow the NWAC on Twitter and Facebook at NWAC Sports and on Instagram at NWAC Sports 1 for all the latest NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more.